camp and tent, and then we would go out on the lake and fish. And what happened is my parents would rent a boat. Only it wasn't like a pontoon party boat. They would save up, and it was like a 12-foot, every once in a great while, 15-foot aluminum boat with like 4 little benches and a little tiny motor. Anybody know what I'm talking about? That just kind of sputtered around on the lake. And we would go out, all 5 of us, and my dad is 6'2", and my brother is tall as well, and we, all 5 of us, would cram on this tiny little boat and be out there all day long fishing. And so if you like cast, you would like catch each other's face, like that kind of thing. But the biggest thing was if you were on this boat, it was so small that if one person stood up and moved, you had to compensate or the boat would flip. So one day we were out there, and we've been out, it's late afternoon, and we're fishing, and my mother blurts out, "I have to go to the bathroom." And we're like, okay, but we're out in the middle of the lake, so it's not, and it's a big lake, and we've got a tiny little motor. So we reel all of our lines in, and my dad's like trying to sputter the motor, and all of a sudden my mom says, "I can't wait." And so my dad's like, "Kids, get to the other side of the boat. So don't look." So we all turn on this side of the boat, and my mother hangs her rear end off the other side of the boat to go to the bathroom. So she's hanging on this side, and we're all over here like this. And my mother hadn't noticed, but there was a giant pontoon boat right there. Double-decker with the slide, you know what I'm talking about? All these people, and my mother is like this off the side of the boat with her hiney hanging out, and when she turns and looks, she shrieks, and she starts to laugh. Now, you know when you laugh, you kind of don't have a lot of strength? So she's like, she cannot pull herself back up in the boat because she's laughing so hard, and we can't help her because if we do, the whole boat is going to flip over. So my mother just sat there laughing with her rear in the water, the pontoon party boat going by, and we, to this day, is traumatized. Now, when people say, "How did you get into comedy?" I don't know, maybe that. Here's the lesson with that, is that a lot of times we need to be careful of who is in our boat. You know, especially because in our life, our relationship circle, we may know 1,000,000 people, but if you think about the people you're really close to, it's probably pretty small. And it can take one person to bring the whole thing down.